Ready? Start with the first basic. This basic is when you do a pure afro, even though belongs to that, but you can fusion into salsa, wherever. Even hip hop, merengue, everything is fusionable. Yeah? So flat in front, bold in the back. So from here, with the leg in the back, you push up and down, up and down. So be careful you don't do flat 100%. Always, 90% of the time, you will use bold and then the heel down versus be flat because that's not healthy for your back. Yeah? 1 and 3 and 5 and 7. So these are the bouncing. Look at how I have already 3 of the elements for the Afro-Cuban. I have my knees bent and slightly the torso forward, and I have the bouncing. Yeah? Last one is going to be the heartbeat. Torso is going, chest going up, going forward to the center, come back down to create a wave. 1 and 3 and 5 and 7. From here, you're using your hands to complement the motion. So your hands, since you're doing constantly bouncing, also you will swing in your hands constantly as well. 1 and 3 and 5 and 7 and 1 and 3 and 5 and 7. From here, you can take off and do different basics. You can go diagonal, 2, 3, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, walk, and walk, and double, and double, and double, open, open, double, double, continuous double, 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 or constantly 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 is skipping. All that's possible and more. For this particular basic, since your torso slightly goes forward, try to make sure that your shoulders rolling back, forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's going like this so much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, or 4 back, according how you feel. Yeah? So just think about what is the direction of the torso. If the torso goes back and straight up, your shoulders going back first and then you're dropping forward. Or torso goes forward and then back, how you start that will interfere in how the motion of the shoulders is going to be. Second, if you're using front, bold, and back and flat back, this particular basic is, you can use it one more time for salsa, bachata, merengue, mambo. But it's, for Afros, particular when you do guaguancó basics. So from here we go, out, 3, 5, 7. Talking about the hips, your hips can move side by side, 1, 3, 5, 7, or also you can make the pelvis going back and forth. 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7. According with that, the hands and the torso direction. Normally the hands, the motion, it will be constantly as well because you're bouncing. The motion of the hands start from the elbows, hand, and then elbow, hand. So 1, 3, 5, 7, or 1, 3, 5, 7 more using the pelvis. The pelvis, hand can go up, hand can go down, hand can go both up, down. Also forward. Look at how the hands go in, circle, come back. In, circle, come back. In, circle, come back. 1 and 3 and 5 and 7. Shoulders, instead of going back and forth rolling, you go forward and back without the roll. Out and up. Make sure that your elbow doesn't touch your back. Out. You can play with that. You can do shimmies while you're doing the basic, or also you can do quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow to create dynamic. The last basic is when you do a figure 8, and that's going to be when you do more of the jambu, which is a very Afro rumba version that is kind of slow. And then from there, you can either step forward, using your pelvis forward while you step into the side. Make sure that your knee goes diagonally. From there, project. The more you squeeze the floor, the bigger volume your movement of the hips is going to be. exactly going to the opposite direction and then come back. For the shoulders and this momentum, doing circles, like a rotation circles back and forth, or specifically forward and back. So 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7 with it down. 1, 2, bounce and 3, bounce and 7, or bounce constantly. 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7. Reverse. You can, instead of it pointing in, you're pointing out. Your pivot back, torso forward, in, together, back, in, back, in, back, in, back, in, and also you can drop on 3 and 7. 1 and 3, 5, 6, 7. You're shortening your shoulders forward and back, back and forward, and your hand goes together with the same hip. Right hip, right hand, like you're doing circle as well. 1 and 3, 5, 6, 7. You can also bounce every single time. 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7. Don't forget your elements, bend your knees, torso slightly forward, bouncing, heartbeat, and today we didn't see how to adorn, but sometimes you can use the heel, sometimes you can use the ball of your foot, or sometimes you can flirt to execute or the basics, or in the counts of 4 and 8 to kind of make it more busy, your basic. Example of that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8, 4, there's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So that one, the first one was more clear, more clean, and the other one is more consecutive, more full, more flavor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, makes sense? Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then you guys, I really deserve it. I'm tired and I did my best.